Welcome back to my channel. We're now approaching 6 weeks out from my first ever bikini competition. Time is flying and I know it will fly by. The next 6 weeks will actually fly by, so I'm just taking it all in, kind of just soaking it all in and enjoying being in prep. You know, I've had some draggy days, but that's where it gets fun for me. I just really enjoy digging, really enjoy kind of like challenging myself and getting myself up when things actually feel like really hard, and like when you're not as motivated or like your energy is really low. That's where the fun really gets started for me. And like once, I think it's just like, I say this all the time, but when you just like kind of push off that slight discomfort of like getting up to meal prep right now, not waiting until like 10 minutes later or until like, I don't know, you know how like you sit down for a while and then you wait until the clock hits a certain time, then you said, okay, I'll get up then. Like, just stop doing that. Like telling myself to stop doing that. I've done this across all prep, and just get up and do it has been a game changer. Kind of like trains my mind to just get stuff done when I want to get it done. So quick tip, guys, quick tip. Oh, that's my pan. I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm about to make breakfast and go to the beach. I'll take you guys with me. So what we're doing right now, okay, this is kind of messy and just rambling, and this is just kind of me rambling about like where my head's at. Basically, we checked in yesterday after like endless low carb days, and we're running 2 days with a bit more food. So one medium day, which will be today, high carb day, which will be tomorrow, and no cardio. So that's why I'm not on the Stairmaster right now. Reduced steps and no training. And going ahead, we're actually going to reduce training frequency to like 2 days, 1 off, 2 days, 1 off, instead of like 3 days, 1 off, 2 days, 1 off, just to kind of focus on reducing fatigue and inflammation, because I've been really beat up, not really recovering very well before my training sessions. But yeah, so if you guys are new here, I'm currently prepping for my first ever bikini competition, which I'm 6 weeks away from, or 6.5 weeks, and I'll be competing with the PCA, which are holding their first ever show in Thailand. This is a big thing for me because I've been wanting to compete with them for ages in the UK. But if you haven't already, go watch my first video and you'll know kind of why I'm on this journey, why I'm living in this, why I'm living in Phuket, and like embarking on this journey means a lot to me. And yeah, I'm really excited to share with you all. So yeah, if you've watched the previous 2 videos, you know that moving to Phuket has been a bit hectic, learning how to drive and stuff, and it doesn't end. I know how to drive now, but there's still been a bit of hiccups here and there. Not entirely my fault, but if you've seen it on Instagram, you would know that I got into an accident the other day. The accident didn't actually hit me, affect me, or like actually touch me physically, but I was like the cause, but it wasn't my fault. But I'm not gonna get into it on YouTube because what gets put out there anyway. But I'm not gonna share that on YouTube. All that matters is no one got hurt, everybody was fine, and that people in Thailand drive like a maniac. Anyways, so it's been really crazy. I haven't really been consistent. I haven't like, okay, I posted two videos on YouTube, but I haven't really like picked like a certain day that will be posting consistently, or like a date time so that I'm consistent in showing up, and that's my fault. I feel like combined with like being on prep, running a business, and moving to a new city, it was a lot for me to take on, and I always like a challenge, and you know, I like making videos and I really enjoyed it. But like I hit a certain point on like maybe like my 10th low carb day that I was just like I need a breather, and I feel like I'm being stretched thin a bit. And in reality, YouTube was not my priority at that current time. It is a big priority for me because I love sharing my journey, and I hope my story can like share my journey can help inspire, or like can help inspire or help others on their journey. So that's why I want to hold myself accountable and keep posting, keep showing up. But yeah, I was being stretched a bit thin, and I put YouTube as not at the top of my list. I feel like if you want to do something at the best of your ability at that current time, based on how you feel like mentally and physically, you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to your gut. I was watching a podcast, I think it was like Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO. One thing he said was taking too much on only decreases the probability of success in every single aspect. So like, you thrive in what you put your energy in. If you're putting like maybe like 25% there, 25% there, 25% there, and 25% at the other, then the likelihood of you succeeding in any of those decreases dramatically. And like, I know it sounds pretty obvious, but like once he kind of put it into words, it really like sunk in that like, okay, taking too much on will probably decrease the quality of output. So, but that's subjective, because if you're passionate about something and it doesn't kind of like mentally drain you or physically if you're passionate about something and it's not like mentally draining or physically taxing, then you can probably have focus in many things. So that's the important bit, is like, what can you actually focus on? At the beginning of prep, I felt like I could focus on my business, my prep, and on YouTube. But as prep got a bit harder and takes a bit more than like 25% or something like that, like, okay, going back to, this is just figuratively, like, not actually that exact number, but you get what I mean. Prep is starting to take like maybe like 50% of my time or something. So I had to decrease my focus on other aspects, and that can be applied to anyone else who's going through a lot right now, taking on a new venture, starting a new business. Know that sometimes other stuff will require more focus and require more attention, and it can change over time, and that's okay. To listen to your body and not feel guilty to put focus in somewhere else in your life at that current time and to your current needs. So yeah, hopefully that made a bit of sense and I'm not on a ramble. It is like 7 a.m. So yeah, that's my wisdom of the day. I'm only 21, but I hope that helped. But yeah, so I am going to make breakfast now. It's medium day. So next time you see me, I'll be at the beach having breakfast and reading a book. Rest day done right, if you ask me. So I'll catch you at the beach.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space.
So guys, I have a high carb day today, so I'm just gonna show you my meals. I've just checked in. I'm really hungry. I was gonna be like, I'm not gonna film this, I just want to eat, but you know, I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and I'm gonna show you through my high day meals, because I know you guys always love to see like high carb day meals, what I eat on prep when I have like a high carb day, and I'll be explaining like the purpose of it and why I needed it. So I'm gonna take you through meal 1 now. Ooh, I've been shit at filming. I started off a high carb day the other day, and then I forgot to film the rest of the day. But guess what? It's high carb day again today. So I'll be eating the same thing, but continuing on a different day. Okay, an update. I'm like 5.5 weeks out. I've been really shit at filming. I thought I'd got it, but sometimes, you know, prep feels hit, and I just have to prioritize what's important, which is my own prep and my business. So I'm doing my best to kind of be consistent on YouTube and document my journey, not just for you guys, but for me as well. So if, you know, you've seen the first episode, second or third, and you haven't subscribed yet, please like and comment and subscribe. So yeah, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and hopefully you guys can show me some love, support, and if you want to see, like, if you let me know what type of content you guys want to see. I'm gonna start doing more like sit down videos like I am today. So yeah, I gotta go get my mushrooms now. So talk to you in a sec.
This made meal 1 of high carb day. So just a quick rundown. I'm like 5.5 weeks out. Cardio has been pretty much doubled every day. Steps have been increased. Food, still carb cycling. Not gonna lie, like, okay, I've done a diet before and I've done a prep. And obviously my first prep got cancelled, and I prepped for like 30 weeks. So that kind of set me up on what to know and expect from a prep. And it also made me prove to myself that I can stick it out for a very long time. Not to say that, you know, maybe every prep's different. Some preps are harder than others. I'm a beginner, so I don't know how my future preps would be like, but I feel like my first prep prepared me for this prep, and I had a diet pre-prep which kind of prepared me for my first prep. I feel like I'm learning to get better and, you know, building better discipline and stuff like. I feel like, well, from my experience so far anyways, every time I diet, it just becomes a bit easier. I feel like my food focus is like literally non-existent. I am 5.5 weeks out. Ask me again in 2 weeks. I'm not very hungry. The thing is, like, I have such a big appetite. Like, if you see me eat out and I have an off-plan meal, you think I'm taking the piss or like eating so much, but I just generally have a big appetite. It's hard for me to feel full, but like when I'm on prep, I just kind of switch it off. Like, I'm just like, I see food as fuel. I feel satiated. I'm very present with my food. But anyways, I am actually really hungry because it's like midday and I'm having my first meal because I have a lot of carbs today and it's rest day. I kind of wanted to long it out, and I had cleaners come in and whatnot, and I just, you know, when you're prep and you want to eat alone, you don't want anyone in the room. There was like 4 maids in my room. I don't know why there was 4. It's literally a tiny ass apartment. But anyways, I just wanted to eat in peace and cook in peace without, like, you know, disrupting the cleaning, and I just didn't want to eat it alone. I feel like when people are around, especially on prep, food just goes by too fast and you just don't enjoy it as much. Anyways, even filming this right now, I just really want to eat, and I don't want to eat in front of the cameras. So I'm going to show you my first meal, and then I'm going to go eat. So we have turkey bacon, whole eggs, mushrooms, spinach, and we have bagels. And I put dark chocolate and jam on it. So basically, I don't usually have jam and chocolate in my first meal. It's actually in my pre-workout meal, but because it's rest day and I'm not training today at all, so I've just switched stuff a bit around, and that's totally fine. I usually have my bagels savory. I prefer them sweet, but like it's because it's in this meal, I have it savory, and it's usually like a onion bagel or something like that. Bagels in Thailand are fucking dead as fuck. I can't believe I've been talking like 2 minutes on food. But I usually like use the bagels, put the eggs, turkey bacon, put some spinach, sriracha, hot sauce, all the flavors, you know, and it feels like a burger. Maybe it's heartbreaking, but like it's so good. But today, since it's rest day and it's high carb day, I took the advantage of getting a cinnamon raisin bagel. Usually they always run out, so, but I saw 1 pack and I was like, yep, that's meant to be. Anyways, enough of me talking about food. I am gonna go enjoy all the carbs. So catch you in the next meal, if I don't forget. Hi guys, so we're back with meal 2 and 3. I'm probably gonna have them together because I'm playing a bit of a catch up with meals. So I went for a massage, I went to a cafe, caught up with some client messages, So yeah, I do notice that one of my videos, it was like before I went to cardio, I think, that one, I cut my head off. Sorry, new at YouTube. It's a big no-no when you cut your head off. I know that now, note it, my head is in the frame. Anyways, I am just doing a bit of meal prep. So what I'm gonna have now is my chicken meal, and yeah, not gonna lie, I'm more of like, I make my meals in the morning for the day. I can. Sometimes I bulk meal prep my meats, but that's if I'm really busy and stuff. Since like I work from home, work from a laptop, I have the freedom to just kind of cook on the go. But if I'm really tight on time or I have a busy week, then I'll meal prep. But yeah, I'm gonna show you through my food. So if you follow my Instagram, you know about turmeric rice gang. It's nothing new in culinary, you know, in like food and stuff. This has been a long time around, and obviously in like Asian food. But it's definitely a prep hack. It spices things up. We don't really have microwavable rice like Uncle Ben's and stuff in Thailand. It's not a thing. You can find them at Villa for like 10 pounds or something, which is extortion. You know why I love Thailand, guys? I got this like rice cooker and it looks so modern and cute. Guess how much I paid for it? Got this rice cooker. It cooks rice perfectly within like, my head's cut off again. I got this rice cooker and it's literally like cooks rice perfectly in literally less than like 20 minutes. Got it off Shopee and I paid literally like 350 baht, and it's like it's just not like cheap plastic. It looks modern, it looks expensive, so yeah, I am bargain queen. If you know me, you follow me through different lockdowns, I've found the best bargains. And yeah, hit me up if you want to find the best deal for something. So I started eating this meal, then I realized, fuck, I forgot to film it. So I'm about to head to the gym to finish my steps and do some posing. And that's just chicken and veg with some mustard and buffalo sauce. So yeah, that's meal 4. And I got 2 meals after, which is fun. And I'll catch you guys then. Hi guys, so I'm back from doing steps and some posing. Took way longer than I expected because so basically I did most of my steps at the gym on a treadmill, did some posing, but I like to do the last bit of my steps around the lake because it's just a nice little like, it's just something I do. Like I feel like when you're on prep, you just pick up these things, little things you like to do that you just kind of enjoy. But anyways, I got to the lake and these 2 guys called me to like just call me over, and you know you should go over. 2 strangers just like kind of call you over in a dark lake, but they were really cool. And you know I don't really have friends here. I do have friends. Shout out to my friends in Phuket, but I really like went out of my way to like get to know people here since I've been on prep. It's hard to really like socialize. Not that I'm closed off to it, but you know I've had a lot on. You know, I need to focus on my business, focus on my own prep and just my well-being, and just not minimizing stress as much as possible. And you know, with social events and getting to know people involves a lot of drinking, eating, and to kind of lay the prep bomb on someone new is hard. Not that it's not possible, but it's just not in my nature, if that makes any sense. That's like totally, I'm going sidetracked here, but I feel like I just don't have a lot of social battery. But anyways, these 2 guys called me over and we had such a cool conversation. We hung out for like literally like 30 or 40 minutes. So, and I was just like, oh guys, I hate to end this conversation, but I gotta go do my steps. And of course, the minute I start doing my steps, it starts pouring. Like, it starts raining so hard. Always happens to me. But you know, we got it done. We got our steps done. Anyways, I have a few more meals to go. Very, very late. I check in tomorrow. Not ideal. But you know, I have a big appetite. I can get food down. But it's probably not great because it's very close to bedtime. Anyways, I promise I wouldn't forget vlogging a full day of eating. So here I have rice with my turmeric, as I showed you earlier, lean beef mince, and some fried courgette, or zucchini as people call it. Do you call
call it courgette or zucchini. Comment below what you call that. And we have cereal. 70 grams of cereal. Which cereal you ask? A bunch. We don't, I don't know. When I asked Jan what cereal can I have, he said any. So, you know, 5 weeks out, you want a bit of everything. You want a bit of cornflakes, you want a bit of cinnamon, you want a bit of Cocoa Crunch. Yeah, don't even ask me, it's fucking random. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy that. I'm such like a defensive person when I eat. I just wanna like eat in peace and quiet with no one around. Anyways, I have one more meal after this. This is just like a big asshole load. So I'll catch you in the next meal. If I don't forget. Okay. Head to oats ratio. So if you know me, I always make whey cake. I know a lot of competitors make this, but I use whey protein, some baking powder, a little bit of hot water, thick consistency, and it turns into a really nice cake. Like, it's so good. Oops, I knocked it. Anyways, I put this on top of my oats. So guys, this is my last meal. It's just oats, jam, and some dark chocolate. Yeah, 100 grams of oats for Bikini Girl. Oops. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm just gonna tuck into this, head to bed. My check-in day tomorrow, so I'll catch you at check-in and a physique update at exactly 5 weeks out. Good night, guys. So I'm just about to check in, and I'm gonna show you like my mornings of checking in. Yeah, I need to go do cardio. It's quite a drive away. Yeah, your girl driving long distances now. Yeah, my doctor's is so bad right now. I had a massage yesterday. I'm seeing physio on Sunday. Not sure what they could say really, rather than just rest and ice. But you know, gonna get it checked out professionally, so it doesn't become a long issue. Anyways, I'm gonna show you my check-in.
She's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe